Welcome to another video. Not really the greatest, of course, installation video. I do apologize. I was trying to get some dirt moved in the yard, so I was kind of rushed to get this project done and didn't have a lot of time to show you and record. But this video just shows you the kind of difficulties of installing the Polaris RZR XP 1000 four-seater, the SuperATV hitch plate. Great product. I'll talk about a little more at the end, but I was just showing you kind of the pinch points, so to speak, during the installation process. And of course, if you guys do please like and subscribe. And as well, if you guys want me to do more of like a review and show the product in action with the trailer, how it hooks up, and all the types of uses you can use with it, please make a comment and say like, hey, upload a video and we'd like to see that. Without further ado, I'll go into like I said, the more of the pinch points, the hard parts of the installation. And if you had a better way to do it, probably go with that direction, because I probably did it the hardest way possible. But the video that SuperATV produces has you removing a lot of stuff. I don't think that was necessary, but nonetheless, what I did was good enough. I got a little ahead of myself, but we're trying to get some yard work done, so I'm trying to get this UTV installed. So back here is a plate. Just all it is a brace that controls, or that mounts between your control arms. There's these 4 bolts that run through washer on the outside, so outside of the plate going this direction, and then there is a nut on the inside of this hole back here. So I've just been using an 18mm wrench on the inside. You can get at the top. Basically, you have to go across, so feed it through the sides, come across, and then right there, and then just hit that with another 18mm socket on that side, and that should come on out. I did lose a nut back there, so I'll have to go get that in a second, but yeah, and then just make sure if you get that, you'll have to use something to feed it out. But then here I got it sported with a jack. The directions say to remove these, or at least a different video I found. I don't think so, because it's not really putting any harsh angles on brake lines. So, and then these look okay. So I'm just gonna undo these, and I'll have to use 2 hands, which is gonna be hard to record, to kind of hold the control arms in the holes aligned with this product here. So SuperATV's hitch for the 24 Polaris RZR XP 1000. So I'll have to feed that. It looks like they all align with the inner hole here. This must be for their bumper. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, here's where we are. I use this ratchet strap to hook to the tree to just kind of pull the top side of the control arm back to align these. But once you get them all, you work your way around. The hardest part are actually the bottom bolts, believe it or not, because the axle's right here, and they're actually pretty deep down in there. So I got those out. You might actually want a friend to help you push on the top and bottom of the tires to try to get the things aligned. And make sure you monitor your drive shingle after. If this gets too out of whack, readjust how you're jacking it up. But around the last one, I had to go get an extension with the appropriate socket to reach back into here. See if I can do it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it one-handed, because I've been struggling to do it just in general. But down there, I'm praying that this reaches. Polaris, you could have built in 2 inches, not even more gap underneath the motor. Because when you drop this, you better have something to go fetch that bolt. Alright, so I was using a flat blade to swing underneath there to try to get it to slap out into an area where I can grab it, because there's no room. Other than that, looks good so far. We'll let you know on the functionality here in a second. Okay, update on how I got it. I actually had to move the shifter out of park to get at it. You can see the tiny bolt down there. Yeah, you can hardly even see it. To put my fingers back there to get it. Now, the trick is trying to get this damn thing back here to even try to get cinch down on it. I think this might be a good angle to get it at it. I have to go to the open face side. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm getting at here. Oh, am I hitting? Yeah, the diff is really in the way. We're gonna try from this side and go down with it this way. The way I feel it now. All right, I think we're in business. This side I could probably actually use the closed end just because I think it's easier. There we go. So that bottom one, you have to get down the longer extension and then just send her home. Hopefully that's tight. I have no idea if it is. Let's get the threads. It looks tight to me. There's a lot of threads poking out. Looks good. There she is. All right, so as you can see, we got the yard work started. Sorry I had to rush through the project. Wasn't able to record a whole lot of the project, but there was a little bit of issues trying to get the bolts to align, so I used that ratchet strap. And then once I got the bolts threaded through, then it was just a matter of trying to get a wrench back there to snug them all down. But once that was all done, honestly, I would give that specific product, a 10 out of 10. It worked as needed. It doesn't really support the bigger ball sizes, but obviously you're not going to be pulling a whole lot with it. But it does offer really good like hitch points, as well as like the chain parts where you can hook up the chain to it. And you can also obviously use it for if you ever get stuck to be pulled out from. But if anybody wants any more information, I can put the link in the description, as well as do a more in-depth review and show it in action. So if anybody's on the fence about getting this, for sure wait for it to go on sale. It does go on sale on SuperATV's website quite often, so don't be afraid to just wait on it unless you really need it. It was like $200 something, and then I got it on sale for like $160, $180. And then well, that's all I have for you. Stay tuned. I'll be posting another video of me installing the winch with the plate on the front there as well. But thanks for stopping by.